Speaker, first of all, I want to thank the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Loudermilk, for yielding me time. He is also the chairman of the Science Committee's Oversight Subcommittee and appreciate all the work he has done on this bill. H.R. 5049, the NSF Research Facility Reform Act, is the second bill today that is part of Majority Leader McCarthy's innovation initiative. We appreciate all his efforts on this and other innovation bills, which now total 17. This legislation addresses an issue about which the Science Committee has expressed concerns for the last 2 years, the National Science Foundation past management of major research facility projects. The Science Committee seeks to ensure that taxpayer dollars are spent on research in the national interest, not wasted on mismanagement and questionable cost. This bill achieves that goal. It addresses gaps in project oversight and management through solutions identified by the NSF Inspector General, auditors, and outside review panel, and the Science Committee's own oversight for a year and a half. Last year, in the wake of several reports of project waste and mismanagement, NSF Director France Cordova agreed to commission a study by the National Academy of Public Administration to take a closer look at how NSF could better manage large-scale research projects. The study's report offered 13 recommendations to improve NSF's management of cooperative agreements. Although NSF has begun to implement some of the recommendations, there is still a need to implement 4 key measures addressed in this bill: pre-construction verification of total project cost, incurred cost audits during construction, better control over contingency funds, and proper use of taxpayer-funded management fees. The bill's approach to these 4 reforms ensures that no current or future large-scale research project faces the same financial mismanagement that plagued one of NSF's largest projects, the $400 million National Ecological Observatory Network called NEON. Last September, we learned that the project was likely to be $80 million over budget and 18 months behind schedule. I recognize that the NSF is taking steps to better manage the cost of NEON, which include firing the management organization. However, it is time to make systemic changes for all current and future major research projects. The accountability provisions in the bill have been developed with input from the minority, the NSF, and many stakeholders. We incorporated many of their suggestions during the markup of the bill in committee on April 27th, and the bill was reported out of the Science Committee by voice vote. Our staff has continued to work with the minority on the report that was filed with the bill to make sure our intentions in the underlying bill are clear. Although I believe the current NSF leadership is committed to improving its management of these construction projects, we need to make sure that the NSF will make the systemic changes necessary in a timely and permanent fashion. This change of how the NSF does business should outlast the current administration. Many stakeholders have expressed support for the bill since it provides certainty for how the NSF will operate. All agencies, as well as their grantees and contractors, need to be held accountable for how they spend taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The basic responsibility of any government agency is to act in the national interest. H.R. 5049 will reduce waste, fraud, and abuse and make more resources available for quality basic research. This will lead to scientific discoveries, spur technological innovation, create new industries, and provide better jobs for Americans. So, Mr. Speaker, I urge the adoption of this good government accountability bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.